Hi Scorpio, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is your reading, general tarot reading for the week ahead. I'm recording this for the 15th to the 21st of March, but, big but, if you find it, I don't know why big but is really funny. If you find this at a later date, then it's the week ahead. Tarot and spirit have a way of finding you when you need to hear a message rather than the specific date that I'm reading this for. Yeah, let's see what we've got for the week. All the housekeeping stuff is down below, so by all means find all the stuff about your chart and stuff down there, and let's get down to your reading, Scorpio. What have we got for Scorpio this week, please? Justice. Wow, okay. Justice, beautiful justice as well. Hard work is paying off. You ferreted away. Oh, by the way, I'm at a different angle this week, so you can kind of see the table. I'm changing the room round. Yeah, you've been ferreting away on something. Your hard work is about to pay off. I mean, justice is sometimes legal, so maybe there's a contract coming up or an agreement coming up. That is a reflection of your work ethic and how much effort and work and it's bees and ants, it's community based, so a lot of your community based work is actually going to be beneficial towards you getting something you deserve. You have the Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords that has also come up. The Two of Swords is a decision making. It's also stalemate. It's a blockage, not knowing which way to go, which way to turn. So maybe whatever this is coming in for you that you've earned. Why earned? Like that, earned. You have earned it. Whatever this is coming in, it's going to be like, do I take it? You know, is it going to be too hard? You're kind of getting in your head. Your gut's telling you to do one thing and your head's kind of blocking that process. Like, well, this is going to be too hard. This is X, Y, Z. There's a difference between what is right and what is easy. The easy thing is to not take an opportunity that's coming up. But the fact that there are bees and stuff would suggest to me, and ants would suggest that this is going to be quite hard work, but it's going to be worth it. And not just for you, but for others around you are going to benefit as well. For the hive, I'm really getting the hive. So I don't know if that's the home. You've also got the Queen of Swords. That could be the Queen Bee, because, you know, swords and flying and air. So Queen Bee. If this is you and whoever this is that embodies this, somebody that's quite sensible, logical, makes good decisions, and you know they make good decisions. You hate to admit it. I'm really getting that you hate to admit it, but they make good decisions. And they kind of, you know what I mean? Like, the 1 time out of 10 you listen to them is the only time they're wrong. It's like the rest of the time, you know they're right, and you know they're going to be right because they just know things. This is somebody that is wise, knows things. They trust their intuition to a certain extent, but they trust their intuition and they base facts around it in order to back up the fact. Like, they don't completely trust their intuition. They know something's... They will go, I've just got a feeling that it's this, and then they will go and research it and go, do you know what? Yes, I'm right because X, Y, Z. They have a feeling, they have a thought, and then they back it up. So yeah, this person, whoever this is, they don't keep secrets, by the way. They've never kept a secret from you, I don't think. They are wise. They could possibly be quite witchy. And I don't mean that like, oh, they do hexes and spells. There's something about them otherworldly. They are powerful. They are wise. And I mean, the word witch comes from the wise woman, basically. Centuries old word for wise women. Can't remember what the word is exactly right now. But they are wise women. And the fact that they had this knowledge and this power and this experience, and they just kind of knew what to do in a situation. And this is the person you, if this is you, then you are embodying this. Do not trust your judgment on this. You trust your gut. You know what the right decision is. It may not be the easiest choice, but it's the right choice, and you know that. Or you need to find this person to help you make that decision. But your work is about to pay off. And if this is your partner that is this person, it doesn't have to be a woman, by the way. It's somebody that embodies that wisdom. They just kind of know the right thing to do. You really undervalued their advice in the past, actually. They're honest, though. You know that they are truthful, that what they will say to you, they are not hiding anything. They are, they have a really good way of articulating things to you. And I don't mean that like manipulation, because I think somebody in your bubble sphere that you take advice from normally manipulates you. They will give you a good idea and water it with all these wonderful things, but they're doing what benefits them. They don't do it because it benefits you or anybody else. Whereas the person that you need to go and get that advice is that they know things. They just know things. They just know how to deal with a situation, and you can't even explain why. They shouldn't know why they do it, but they do. There's just something otherworldly about how they know things, or the wisdom that they have, almost like they've been here before. Yeah, it's just, they have this, you know who this person is, male or female, but there is somebody around you that you normally get advice from that you think, oh, well, they know what they're talking about, but they don't really know what they're talking about, or they don't, it's very egocentric the way they make decisions, whereas this person sees the greater good, sees the bigger picture, and they will tell you the right answer, even if it's hard for them. What they're telling you, the advice they're giving you, they know that you'll follow it and it'll be hard for them. They will still tell you that because they are brutally honest with themselves and with you and with life in general. So yeah, do not underestimate your own gut either. I'm not saying follow their advice absolutely. You know who the right person to speak to is. Your gut knows. Okay, who's this? Who's this? Ten of Pentacles. The right decision will pay dividends. It will seem hard, but oh my goodness, the payoff. And I don't just mean financial payoff. I mean materially, your lifestyle will be incredible. This is a life-changing decision to make. It will be incredible, right? Bridge over troubled water. I don't know why that song's in my head. But this person is the bridge between you wanting to do something and you making something happen. This person's advice. And that leads you to being the best version of yourself. And being materially, financially happy. Possibly financially happy, but materially happy, like a happy home life, like experiences that are pay off dividends, memories. It's the legacy. And I don't just mean legacy as in financial legacy, inheritance. I mean like passing on stories to your children, to your grandchildren, like adventures that you got up to, or a life that you have. Do you know what I mean? You can tell you can share your experience with people. It's having the overflow of stuff to share with people, to enhance their lives, to pass on, to teach them lessons, to help their life easier on their path forward. So yeah, this person is the bridge between staying where you are now and a complete change that brings out the best future and legacy. Passing on, right? How do you want to be remembered? Seven of Cups. There are options. And again, it's not lost on me that this is somebody guiding a horse to the right direction. And there are bees there as well. See, there's options that are hard work. There are options that have wisdom. They will help you navigate it. It's like you're this scared horse and they're going to help you navigate those options for you. Judgment. It's a now or never decision. And you've also got the Death card underneath, which is the end of the old that doesn't serve you and the beginning of the new beginning. A skull and a nest of eggs. Nest egg could potentially lead to a nest egg to leave for people. You have the Lovers, which is a decision, a choice. And once you make that choice, things are never the same again. You can make a choice to return to where you were. If this is to do with a major decision and you're like, I don't want to do it because if I do it, I won't be able to go back on it. You can make a decision to go back the other way. It just won't be exactly the same as it was before. And you also have the Chariot, which is packing up everything. Oh, there's also the Wheel. Wow, this is incredible. And there's the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom, which is hard work paying off. So you have the Chariot and the Wheel. So this is an opportunity coming up where you can literally pack everything up and move forward. Move forward somewhere or move forward metaphorically. That's whatever the situation is. But it's moving forward. The Wheel is movement and motion and change. And the Chariot is change and moving forward, striving forward. You've got so much change and it's like an opportunity is coming up and it's almost too good to miss. And I think if you don't make a decision you are completely happy with, and I'm really getting go for it, charge for it, follow it, go follow that dream, because if you don't, I think you're really going to regret that you didn't take that opportunity when it was there. And I'm really getting that somebody has done this. You've been dropped this divinely. Somebody is giving you this opportunity from the other side. Somebody from the other side has left this opportunity for you, and they see how hard you work And they just know that where you are right now, the work and the effort that you're putting in is not helping you and your hive thrive. So I don't know if you've got a family and an opportunity is coming in, or life-changing opportunities coming in, and it's going to be really big upheaval, and it's going to be a huge change. Like literally everything is going to be completely different, but it pays off dividends because there are stories to tell, and there's more money, more comfortable financially, and the extra effort, the extra upheaval, the extra work, energetic and physical exertion to get there is going to be pay off completely. It's going to be a completely different way of life, and it's beautiful. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana out of 10 cards. This is a huge change coming in for you, huge life change. And once it kind of gets going, it's really going to go. It's going to move quite quickly. So I really like that though, Scorpio. I really like it. I really like it. What's blocking you? It's like your gut knows what you're supposed to do. Your head gets in the way. Your head gets in the way. Your gut knows what to do, and your head doesn't. Yeah, your head focuses on everything that could go wrong rather than what's actually going to go right. And a real fear that is you're not going to be able to manage it financially. I don't know why that is, but you will be able to manage it financially. Finances will work out, and it should pay off. So, yeah, there's a real fear of being alone and isolated. I don't know what that is. Isolated financially, destitute, I don't know, but that's not going to happen. But that is a flicker of, that's what your head does. It goes worst case scenario to you. When that's very unlikely to happen, but if it does, you've kind of already mentally prepared yourself and got a plan in place for that. Like because you've thought that scenario up, you've already formulated a plan if that happens. So, and like I said, if you make a decision, if this is like to emigrate or to do a job that might take a pay cut to begin with, but you know that you can progress your way up, you can choose to leave that environment. Just because I'm saying take it and take that choice doesn't mean that you have to take that choice. You have free will in any tarot reading. Please remember that. But even if you do take that choice, you can still choose to return to your home country. You can still choose to move back to your home area. You can still choose to go back to the field you were working in. Yes, that exact job, that exact house isn't going to still be there as your option, but there are other options that will come in. You can still choose to walk away from that after you've made the decision. But what I'm saying is, if you don't go for it, I think you're always going to regret that you didn't even take the chance, is what's coming through to tell you. So only you can make that decision though, Scorpio. I hope that has been of some help for you, Scorpio, and hopefully I will see you again next week. Bye for now.